Oh, hey there. The fishing, you mean? It's hit or miss as always, but that's fine. That's not why I'm out here. Because it's relaxing. The calm, the quiet, the gentle breeze. And this spot is absolutely perfect for watching the sunset over the lake between those trees, see? And the fish can be a nice bonus when they feel like biting. I'm glad you think so. I've done a lot of searching, but this is my favorite spot around the lake. Do you promise to keep it a secret from everyone else? Great. In that case, you're welcome to join me if you'd like. You don't seem like you were going anywhere specific, hmm? Of course I wouldn't mind, silly. I'm the one who suggested it, after all. I don't want to make you feel like you have to, though, obviously. You will? Take a seat, take a seat. I'll just move that over for you and slide over. I think this rock is big enough for both of us anyway. I know it's a rock, but it's pretty comfortable, all things considered. And don't worry about being too close. I'm not claustrophobic or anything. You know, I've caught all kinds of things. Little fish, big fish, and now, a pretty girl like you to watch the sunset with. It's perfect, actually. I was just starting to get a little bored. Of course I got you. I was fishing here, and you came up to me as a result. You're a metaphorical catch anyway, so I think it all checks out. Aw, so easily flustered, little fish? I'm sorry, I can't help it. You're just too cute when you're blushing like that. If I'm making you uncomfortable, then while it may pain me, I won't keep you here. This could be a sort of catch and release thing if that's what you'd prefer. Not literally, of course. The water's a bit cold this time of year, of course. Me? I appreciate the compliment. And you don't seem to be trying to swim away, but there is really no need to flatter me, you know? Not flattery, you say? Well, how quickly the little fish does regain her boldness. Of course I'm blushing. What do you expect? There's a cute girl complimenting me and I'm just supposed to stay calm about it? Sorry, I'm not good at receiving compliments and... I know I'm the one who started it. That part's easier for me. I have no problem pouring my compliments or affection on a girl, but I'm completely helpless whenever she starts showing me any. You can't say that my blushing is cute. You're just gonna start making me blush even more. That's the point? I guess you're right. And I did say that you're cute when you blushed, didn't I? Fine. I suppose we can both be cute, flirtatious girls who very quickly turn into flustered, blushing messes themselves. Good. Now, before things get too far out of control, how about some proper introductions, hmm? My name's Sienna. My family has a cabin just a little bit that way, so I've been coming down here for years. My father and I found this spot on the lake perfect for fishing when I was little, and it's been my favorite ever since. I like the city, but even so, I still come down here whenever I can find time to escape its trappings and take a break from work, you know? It's so peaceful here. and I've never seen as beautiful a sunset there. What about you? I should have expected such a lovely name for such a lovely girl. First time at the campsite, huh? I've never stayed there personally, but it always seemed like a pretty nice one whenever I walked through it. Quiet, too. I'm always surprised it's not more popular. Oh? It's actually your first time camping? Yeah, backyard camping can be fun, but it's not quite the same as being out in the woods or anything. Even at a campsite. Still worth it, though. Did you come by yourself? Or do you have anyone back at the campsite waiting for you? I don't want to keep you too long if you got places to be and people who are going to worry about you getting lost or something. Especially since it'll start getting dark soon. Aw, that sucks that your friend couldn't... Aw, that sucks that your friend couldn't end up coming with you. Especially if it's your first time. Do you have your camp set up already? No? That's fair. It can be hard to set things up, or even know where to start when you're stuck doing it by yourself for the first time. I don't blame you for getting frustrated. I remember a time when I was little, maybe 7 or 8 years old. It was one of the first times we came down to the cabin, I think. Little Sienna didn't think it counted as camping and wanted to sleep outside in a tent. My parents let me try to put up the tent and get everything ready. It felt like I spent an hour working on it, but I just couldn't get it. I started crying, begging for my parents to help me. The story came up again at some point, and my mother told me it wasn't even 5 minutes. Well, I'm glad you like my slightly embarrassing childhood story. For the record, I have learned how to set up a tent since then. Are you cold? It's definitely getting a bit chilly with the sun going down and this breeze. I don't have an extra jacket, but I can share some body heat if you come closer. Now, I know you're gonna be all like, no, I promise I'm okay, you don't have to. It's fine. Come here, silly. No point in suffering on principle, There you go. Are you comfortable? I'm warm. I probably should have led with that, shouldn't I? You might have not tried for testing. No, you're right. You still would have, you silly girl. Now let's watch the rest of the sunset together, yeah? You're getting pretty comfortable there, Nuzzling into me like that. I know it's sudden, but may I kiss you? Well, I guess that answers that question, even if it was a bit unfair. You couldn't resist, You're too cute. That's why I was trying to kiss you before you so unfairly stole one from me. So, no, don't apologize. Instead... There. Now we're even. but now that the sun is set, I can take you back to the campsite and help you set up your tent if you'd like. Though, if you'd rather spend the night in a proper cabin with an actual bed instead of struggling to set up your tent in the dark. Oh, my bed or... My, you are a bold one, aren't you? Oh, I think you did mean it, little fish. You want to be cuddled like a good little fish. But I obviously won't force you. We've only just met, after all. But I promise you wouldn't be imposing. It's a wonderful cabin. And I know that I said I usually come here for the calm and quiet, but I certainly wouldn't turn down the company of such a lovely girl as yourself. Plus, you already seem to be falling asleep leaning against me. As I said, no insisting. Whichever you're more comfortable with. Well, if it would make you feel less guilty about it, then sure, I'll insist. Come on, my little fish. Let's find a more comfortable place for us, okay?